Hi guys, and welcome to my review of One Piece chapter 884, was it? Possibly. One Piece anyway. Uh, this chapter, another great One Piece chapter. I was really the ending. I'm gonna talk about that last, and possibly not too long. I'm just gonna fangirl a lot, but yeah. Let's start with the beginning. Luffy versus Katakuri. So Luffy explains what he's figured out about Katakuri's abilities, and he talks about like this and this didn't work like it should, and this is what I observed, which is really great because Luffy does observe very well. We've talked about this before. And as a lot of you guessed, what he figured out was the use of Katakuri's observation haki, but also in relation to how he uses Devil Fruit. And I didn't think of that. Like, it's the weird combination between things. But Katakuri basically does the thing where he predicts Luffy's moves, and instead of like dodging as the attack comes, like just splitting apart, which a regular punch would do if there was an armored hug, he just splits before the punch hits and then evades pretty well. And Luffy figured that out because he's smart like that. And Katakuri also explains that, well, now I've given you got a few punches in because I got a little flustered, a little hot-headed, and when you do that, observation haki doesn't work, and observation haki is kind of how I evade your attacks. But he's like, okay, but now I am calm again, so what are you gonna do? Now we are back to square one. So it's a little trick that Luffy can use, but it's not gonna grant him victory. But at least he has more hope now, because I really liked how in the beginning he said, I thought you were invincible, because that really shows like how much shit Luffy was in, or how much shit he thought he was in going into this fight. So props to Luffy for just standing up for himself there. That was really great. But I am interested in seeing how Luffy's gonna take it from here, because he needs, I think he needs more strategies to take him down, especially now that Katakuri is like, well, even if you figured it out, it's like, I can still see the future, so what are you gonna do? But that was really great, and it was really great to see Luffy get those punches in, because it was really very satisfying, especially when Katakuri is like, when was the last time someone punched me? So that was really great to see that Luffy really had some sort of breakthrough there that hasn't happened for a long time, and I think that also goes into the overconfidence that I talked about 2 weeks ago, I think, because the fact that Luffy getting a punch in got Katakuri so flustered that he couldn't even use his observation haki, I think that speaks to the overconfidence that was just like so what to Luffy actually being able to take in a hit and having figured something out. So I thought it was really great. But going over to Sanji's group, or Pudding's group maybe, I don't know. Sanji's group, let's keep it as Sanji's group. They're still baking a cake, and Pound has arrived, as well as some other people. And he's very interested in seeing Chiffon. And at first when I thought about this, and I was like, well, maybe Pound's presence will lead to them being suspicious about what's going on inside the place what they're cooking. But also, I also remember that Pudding did come with Chiffon, like people knew she was there, she just like kidnapped her. But I still think Pound will be one of the people who will be responsible for the fact that people will see that Sanji's there, because this is the second time that we've had emphasis on the fact that no one should enter here. Obviously we had it in the first chapter where they got here, and Pudding erased people's memories and altered them and stuff like that, and she was like, okay, no one can enter. But then we put emphasis on it again in this chapter, which just says to me that someone's gonna enter there and see what's going on. Which obviously isn't gonna be great for Sanji. They have, I think it was 4 hours left until the straw has arrived at Cacao Island. But this would also be a great time for Sanji to have a fight. Because, I mean, all chaos is gonna erupt when Big Mom and the straw has arrived to the island. But I think if they, break in now or later or at some point and see Sanji before he should be seen, a fight is gonna break out. Now I do hope that Sanji's opponent is not gonna be the oven guy, because that seems a little bit I mean, we've just met him, he doesn't seem all that strong, he seems a little bit ridiculous. I would really love for Sanji to have like a really good proper opponent. Not entirely sure who that person should be yet, unless like the oven guy turns out to be super powerful. I would love for it to be someone else. Smoothie should also have a fight. I know a lot of people are like asking where she is, and she hasn't been treated well this arc. Where is she? I still think she would go up against Brooke. I don't know how the hell he would pull that off, because she's definitely stronger than he is, but that would be such a funny fight considering their powers and the fact that he doesn't have any juices inside of him. So yeah, I would love to see that fight. Don't know how it would work out though. But yeah, I think someone is gonna break into that, I don't know, kitchen that they're in. But it's gonna be interesting to see how and just what Pound is gonna do, because he's obviously gonna fight with or for Chiffon, protect her. But he doesn't seem to be much of a fighter, so I don't know what he's gonna do. But I would love to see more of him, because I do suspect that Big Mom would not marry or have children with weak people, because she would want strong children. So I'm interested in knowing if he comes from like the Big Head tribe or something weird. But we'll see about that. I'm quite interested in Pound, because he has like such a weird fit in the story. And he kind of comes and goes, and yeah, he's Lola and Chiffon's dad, but he could have been so many other things as well, and he's such a weird character. I really want to know more about him and how he really fits in the story, because he could have been anyone's dad. He could have been Pudding's dad. I mean, so yeah. I mean, obviously, because of the Lola thing, it was also important from there, but like, I need more how he fits more. I assume you know what I mean here. But I like going away from the Luffy fight a bit, even though I did want to see more of it, but yeah, but at least we have like chronological timeline here. Lastly, we get the answer to what the Sun Pirates are up to and what happened to the sea slugs who are supposed to be like transmitting information about where stuff is in the water. And apparently Praline, oh my god, fave, she has the ability to just sing to these sea slugs and make them do whatever. It was kind of like a weird Little Mermaid moment, but it was really nice. And it does make sense, because you know, I had one person who was like, I really want the Sun Pirates to just go back to Fishman Island and protect Fishman Island. But when it comes down to it, like, you would want the fishermen to just get out of there safely. Because Jinbei did betray Big Mom, so the Sun Pirates aren't safe, and if they can take control of the sea by obviously controlling the information that goes in and out, that would be really great, and also help them get out of the territory. And just, of course, it helps Jinbei and the Straw Hats make their escape from Big Mom very efficiently, because there's no information to be given to anyone. Which was just really great. I hope we continue to see more of Praline, and I want to see if there's some pirates have like a bigger goal than just taking control of the information that goes in and out. If they have like a goal to help someone with something specific, like are they just gonna assist the Straw Hats as they see necessary, or do they have like a goal to just get to Fishman Island as quickly as possible, or what is their goal here? Yeah, I'd like to see that. I basically just want to see more of Praline. I've said before, she is definitely my fave. I think of all the Big Mom children, I really think she's my fave. I think her personality is so fun. I think it's just like very expressive, and she has this kind of like little bit crazy, like all the Big Mom pirate children are, but in the really good and fun way. I really like her character. I think she's absolutely great. So I do wish to see more of her even after this arc, because she's with the Sun Pirates, so I assume we're gonna see more of her. Yes, I love her so much. But I think maybe that's all I have to talk about. I'm just very happy about finally seeing Praline again. Just, oh yes, she is, yes, she's so great, and also like very cute in a very weird way. Like the shark teeth kind of obstruct the cuteness, but still it's very charming, very charming. I don't know if anyone likes her as much as I do. Like, tell me in the comments if you're like a Praline lover like I am, because she is just, yes. But yeah, this concludes my review, so you can leave a thumbs up if you liked anything that I had to say. Leave in the comments below what you thought of the chapter and about Praline. And you can subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time, bye!